Hello. Welcome. Do you know you can order denture from China? Dentures from China. In this video, I'm gonna tell you exactly how to order your dentures and pay just like $75. And stay tuned, and I'm gonna exactly tell you how. So, as I was saying, and in my introduction of a video, there's a lot of ways to send the denture to China. Step number one, you're gonna need a model. So the models, of course, in order for you to make your models, um, you're gonna need your impressions. Your impression kit. Um, then you can take your impression at home, and then from that, you're gonna need your models. I mean, a stone. Trim your models because they will charge you if you don't trim the models, and then you'll be almost ready for either you decide to just send the models so they can create some bio registration for you, but then every single step they charge you for every step you do. Every single step. If they have to trim them out, they're gonna charge you. If they have to make the buy blocks, they're gonna charge you. So they charge for everything. So my advice is you can do some work at home before you send those over there. So again, this is not gonna be a quality denture. Remember, it's gonna look like a little toy. I don't know how they make it. It still look like a denture, but not the high quality denture. It's come plain without an anatomy on it. I wish I can have one here too for you to see. I went to Chicago. It's one of the dental conventions, biggest in the world. That every dental technician in the planet who can afford to go there is the exhibition of every single dental product, and a lot of representatives from around the world they come. So you meet a lot of Chinese people in there. So what I'm doing over here is kind of some type of base plate for you to create your own bite block. I'm just smushing this, pushing it against the tissue after I already heat it up with my torch. You have to try to tie it up really snug to that tissue. Then you cut it. Like I said, again, I'm showing you, I know I had a video about doing the bite blocks, but this is one of the first important steps of making dentures. Creating a bite block. Why? Because after you lose your teeth, your entire facial structure collapses. As you can see, when you take your dentures off, you look a completely different person because everything is like collapsed. Like your facial structure is completely not there anymore. And it needs to be lifted up again with those specific measurement, and assuming that you will look as the same as before. So in order to create that facelift and lips, you need some bite registration in order to find where you're biting at, because after you lose your teeth also, you don't remember how to bite anymore. Your jaw, it just dances everywhere. So there is two ways to making bite block. One is already preformed from the manufacturer. It comes like that. This is the most common way, and then what you do is you put one or two in your mouth, and you line them up on your gums, and bite on it. So if you have been for a while since your extractions, you might need two of them. So you put that in the water, and this is you, and you bite on it, right? You bite on it. So assuming that, be, you know, you don't have to have that base place on it. Um, you just do it with gums to gum, but this is not so accurate. Some people slides, they slide to the side, and you don't want to be disappointed when your dentures arrive, considering you don't want to pay over $100. Again, you can get your denture cheap if you do as much work possible. So starting with the process of bite block. I know that Chinese industry has take over our part of the dentistry here. I mean, everything anyway. Everything is made in China. I mean, in my case, I feel pride on my work. Every dentures I make, I feel proud that I actually made it. I look at it like, whoa, I made this. It looks so cool. And more when somebody says smile with it, it is my work. I will never ever send any work out like many other places do. They send everything to China because they're not actually real technicians. They don't know what they're really doing, so that's why they do that. I'm gonna tell you exactly how you can send your own and then have it done with just a little bit of money. So I have this base plate. This is a wax base plate. Right now here, and I'm gonna get another sheet of wax. I'm gonna show you exactly how to do it. If you are looking to pursue the career of dental technology, you need to learn how to do this. It is really important step. First step is an impression of making the dentures, which is upper and lower impression, or upper, yeah, it has to be upper and lower impressions. Then the following step is the bite registration. Bite registration, it tells the doctor how your jaw relationships comes together, which is he needs some support to lift you missing face, to lift you up with some blocks in order to guide you to how to bite. Meanwhile, he needs those blocks and some type of relaxing material to hold that bite in place. So first, we're gonna start with the upper. I made some cylinder-looking wax and just kind of like round it around the denture like this. Actually, I'm experienced on this. I normally, the measurement, I have it already back in my mind. But here it's supposed to be 22 millimeters. 22 millimeters. On the front. I like the high. Although the back has to be 18, but not always. So all you have to do here is cut those pieces. Again, if you don't do this, Chinese people are gonna charge you more. And your denture will take forever, a year to get it. 22 millimeters. Right here. So when you measure from here to there, you know, this is yeah, I have like a 20 some over here, 20 millimeters. So it's okay right there. 20 millimeters, fine. Then you get, I use this as spatula. I got it from the local store to kind of smooth down this wax. I'm just kind of like, I'm using my torch right here. Again, this is how you make a bite block. This is how you make it. You put that on the surface, flat surface, to kind of flatten it up. Don't forget to keep measuring it. I'm kind of keeping iron on it because I always can increase the vertical dimension if I needed to. You can get your spatula to kind of smooth things down if you want to look really smooth. Remember, you have to do this before you send in your models again to over there. If you're the first time coming around this channel, don't forget to subscribe. I do make at least one video a week about different topics, and hit the notifications so you'll be notified every time I do make a new video. I'm making a bite block for the bite registration. Remember, bite block is the second step of a making denture. Bite block. Kind of a smoothing everything around. You wait until it's still kind of a soft. Meanwhile, gonna put some key on it. The key is for the materials. Either you use reed light as a glue, so this is gonna be almost ready. I'm gonna do the other one. You can also do it this way, and if you have a both thing, I did it from scratch with just wax. You can bring one of this. It's preformed. If you have that, is to make it easier for you. Just place it on your model. Make sure you have your base plate wax on it. You get a wax paper, press down. It's a little bit faster. Make sure the back part of it is lined up with the height of the retinoid pad area. Like I said, I try to make my videos so simple so that way we don't get confused. I don't use that many of the weird fancy terminologies like some other technicians do. They are confusing and you feel stupid actually. You feel horrible like after watching videos from these professionals because they make things sound so complex and difficult. So I try to make mine like I'm you and I'm in the same situation like you. Try to struggling and find a way to resolve my situation of dentures, and I'm a desperate situation. I'm making a video for desperate situation, or for those who wants to learn the simple way, not the hard way. That's the simple way. I might be criticized for those professionals, which is okay. I'm here for you guys who watches me and want to learn or want to fix their problems. So for those who don't like what they're watching, please, you can change the channel. That's it. Simple. You can change the channel. There's so many out there on YouTube. So I'm just smoothing things out. This is called, again, bite blocks. I've been asked a lot about this. The second step of making denture. First step, impression. Second step, bite blocks, bite registration. Is to bring you collapse facial structure back to normal while you dentures getting ready and your bite is getting ready to be registered. Then you're gonna need some type of bite registration for the technician to create your wax try-in. So this is already here. The bite blocks. I can move this out, you're supposed to get it off the model, but if you're sending it out there, you can send it like that. You don't need to remove it. They already know. But you may smooth it out because you have to put that in your mouth to create that bite registration that these people are gonna need. Don't forget to get it wet before you do this so you don't have the issue I'm having to remove it in one piece, or put some grease on it like a Vaseline. Or you can get it wet on the sink with a cold water in order to pop it off. Yeah, actually, those didn't want to come out. This is gonna happen to you if you don't do that. But meanwhile, I can put it back together. Smooth it out. Then on technology and the removable part is a nasty work. You're gonna get dirty so fast. You can't keep anything clean doing this. It's like a construction. If you work in a construction or being a mechanic, it's a dirty work. So that's why, and you have to be constantly cleaning, cleaning and cleaning. You can't keep things clean. It's dusty, and yeah. That's what dental technology is. It is a dirty. You know, so I put that back on the model, same way, same process that you do with the lower. You smooth it all out. Now I'm gonna come up with some type of material to do my bite registration as a demonstration for you to do at home prior to send you models to the laboratory in China. So it's a simple step that you're gonna be doing. So what I'm doing right now is getting some materials. So now I'm using the Phylaxine putty. You might be using some of those products from Walmart. Reline it. You mix that relined until it's kind of a gooey, no, not too gooey, kind of like hard. Then you grab it like this. This is your mouth. Once you have this together in your mouth, if it's kind of too bulky and you can close, you can come back and scrape it with your knife or with your spatula to kind of like fit correctly in your mouth. So you kind of look at yourself in the mirror and you bring this material, either the reline, to your start. You kind of, squeeze it in and squeeze it in with your fingers and squeeze it in from the outside. You put it all over to kind of glue that bite together. This is the main purpose. This is the main purpose. Then you call somebody, your husband or your kid and friend, hey, can you please mark the center of my face for me? Then you kind of like mark where you think is your midline is. They will know exactly where's your midline at, but you give them a kind of idea where it is at. So like that. You will wait until this dry, and that's how you're gonna be sending your models to those people. So it is up to you if you will want to pay extra money for the wax trying, or it would be up to you if you want to just go ahead and finish it. Again, it's not gonna be high quality denture. It's look like plain weird color denture. But if you're in a desperate situation and you don't want to do it for your own self, just a little bit of work, this is exactly how you send. You kind of protect this, kind of put it on bubble wrap and everything, and you send this out to Beijing. Again, thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe when you watch this channel for the first time, or just give me the like button. Just check my description box where I'm gonna have a lot of information for you, the how and where to send those models.